Hi, my name is Allison. I decided to make a video this morning because I realize how many people really need to hear some uplifting words. You know, 2020 was a year that none of us really want to remember, but it's a year that we lived and we got through it. Here we are in 2021. The numbers have raised to 500,000 lives lost. When is this going to stop? We need to really come together as a nation. We got to come together. We all have to adhere to whatever the recommendations are. Listen, I know some of you are against it. I know some of you are tired of it. I know I'm tired of it. But you know what? We can't stop. We got to save lives. If you putting on a mask means it's going to save an elderly person's life, then the right decision is to wear that mask. Hey, listen, none of us want to go through this. 2020, the pandemic started, it started in December in China, and then it rolled into the U.S. early year. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm a cancer patient, okay? I had to endure all of the struggles of the pandemic. On top of that, my health issue, wondering if the cancer center was going to close and not give me my treatment needed, which will put my life and thousands of other lives at risk. But thankfully, the doctors came through, and the doctors were there, and the nurses were there, and not one time did I go to the hospital where I get my treatment and not thank them for being there. This is something where we all need to come together. Going through cancer is not fun. So I could imagine the pandemic on top of the cancer, it was not an easy battle. But you know what? I'm here and I got through it. And not only that, I'm an uplifter. I leave cancer patients positive messages every single day. I uplift them. Why? Because I know we need it. Depression kicks in. Anxiety kicks in. You have children with disabilities who don't know how to cope with this. You have children who are being mainstreamed in schools and they can't even get the right education. They're being robbed. Teachers are being overworked. And it's not fair. They have to do dual teaching, one on virtual and one in the classroom. That puts stress on them. Healthcare workers, look at all what they've been through. They need to be commended. All of the frontliners, whether you're in a supermarket or you're in a hospital, in a doctor's office, wherever it may be, serving the community, God bless you. And you're blessed. And you are blessing us in ways that you don't even realize. And the pandemic has, I think, in some ways, brought the world together just a little bit. The USA, I know we're going through all these ups and downs with the new president election and everybody bashing the old president. Listen, let's not worry about bashing or blaming. Let's worry about curing and moving on. Okay, it doesn't matter whose fault it was. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we move on, that we get through this, that we minimize the loss of lives due to this horrible pandemic. And to everybody who's had health issues and dealt with this pandemic, it only made you stronger. You know what we need? We need more of this. This is not a video of church or any of that. It's simply saying, hey, listen, this is what the world needs. We've distanced from this, and we need to become closer again. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this world is a beautiful place to live in, and it's the people who make it that beautiful. And I know we all have what it takes to make the world better a place again. And it all depends on everybody's effort. Everybody must put in. It doesn't take a hard task to put on a mask. It really doesn't. Put on a mask. Save your neighbor. Save your co-worker. Save your grandmother. Save your mother, your father, your grandfather. Little things like that can make a huge difference in getting us through this. I'm no doctor. I'm not involved in the field. I'm just a patient who really, really appreciates my doctors for being there and giving me my chemotherapy to keep me alive. I'm cancer-free, breast cancer. I'm cancer-free. And because of that, I didn't just let my journey move on. No, I uplift people every single day. Cancer patients, I give them reasons to live. And you know what? I'm not somebody special. I'm nobody who's getting paid. I'm nobody who holds this special title. I'm a human being, a normal person in this world, just like you, okay? So from one citizen to another citizen, let's take care of each other. Let's get through this pandemic. Let 2021 be the ending of the pandemic. Let it go away. I want to see people blessed. I want to see people back in churches the way that we were before the pandemic. I want to see more people in church, more people relying on God. You know, it's not an easy thing, but again, we can get through it. So please, take precautions. Do what the people are telling you to do. Wear your masks. Use your sanitizer. Take care of each other. If you don't want to take care of yourself, don't do it for you. Do it for your neighbor, your mother, your father, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, those with underlying health conditions. Now, one thing I do have to say that I'm really not happy with is the way they administered the vaccine. You know, elderly people, absolutely, I 100% agree, should be the front people who get the vaccines. But I also think that those with health issues, that it could kill them if they get the COVID, should be vaccinated as well. They should be in that same exact category. That's where the government failed. I still can't get my vaccine yet. I'm a cancer patient. I'm going through active chemo. For God's sakes, aren't I qualified? Hey, listen, the system is broken. We know that. But let's get it fixed. And you know what? We, the people, rule this land, not the person who's sitting in the governor's chair, in the presidential chair, in those people. No, we, the people, elect them and trust them to do their job. And you know what? I expect Mr. Biden to do his job as he promised. And I'm waiting on that. Do I confide in it? Absolutely not. Do I hope? Absolutely. And that's what we all got to do. So just because we don't like somebody who's in office doesn't mean we need to condemn the country. We need to fight harder and do what's right to defend our country and to put leaders who will lead this country best we can. But you know what? We are the people, and our voices must be heard. And you know what? We must speak. We must speak, not only for ourselves, but for our future generations. This is putting, it's making history for our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren and for, generations to come. Look at what we've been through. We don't want to have to keep that going and have more lives lost. No. Ladies and gentlemen, this will conclude my video. Please, let's make this world a better place, starting with you. It all starts with you, with me, and with everybody around us. May you have a blessed, beautiful day, and please, pass the message on. Share this video. Let's get it viral. It doesn't take much but pushing a button. I'm nobody special. I just want to get the message out to have America be America again. Thank you.